Welcome, dear viewers, to our channel. We are thrilled to have you here. Get ready for an exciting journey filled with knowledge, learning, and engaging content. Let's get started. At Oxford University, my first friend was an extraordinary person. He was not only intelligent, but also kind and helpful. We met for the first time in the library, where he was reading a complex philosophical book. I hesitated before asking him a question, but he responded with such warmth that our conversation continued for a long time. Soon, we started meeting daily after class, developing a habit of drinking tea and discussing literature and knowledge. He was not just a friend, but also a mentor, guiding me to think and understand in new ways. Our friendship flourished amidst Oxford's beautiful gardens and historic buildings, and those moments will always remain fresh in my memories. He often told me about Oxford's ancient history, shared stories of old buildings, and engaged in intellectual discussions. I remember one day when we spent hours in the Bodleian Library, studying ancient manuscripts and discussing academic topics. He was not only a great friend, but also a remarkable teacher who helped refine my ability to think and learn. Our bond lasted for many years, and even today, when I think about my time at Oxford, his memories remain vivid in my heart, a deeper connection. As time went by, our friendship grew even stronger. He had a deep love for poetry, and we often spent evenings reading verses from great poets like Wordsworth, Keats, and T.S. Eliot. He introduced me to new perspectives on literature, which I had never considered before. One of the most memorable moments was when we attended a debate at the Oxford Union. It was a heated discussion on ethics and morality, and I was amazed by the way he articulated his thoughts. He had an incredible ability to present complex ideas in a simple and convincing manner. That night, as we walked back to our dormitories under the starlit sky, we discussed the nature of truth and knowledge. I realized how fortunate I was to have a friend who could challenge my thoughts and help me grow. Exploring Oxford together, our days at Oxford were filled with adventure. We often took long walks along the River Thames, talking about philosophy, politics, and life. The city had a magical charm, with its cobbled streets, ancient colleges, and grand libraries. We visited the Ashmolean Museum, marveling at its vast collection of art and artifacts. One weekend, we decided to explore the countryside. We rented bicycles and rode through the picturesque villages of the Cotswolds. The rolling green hills, the quaint stone cottages, and the warm hospitality of the locals made it an unforgettable experience. We stayed at a small inn where we spent the night sitting by the fireplace, sharing stories and laughing till our sides hurt. Oxford's rigorous academic environment was both exhilarating and demanding. There were times when I struggled with my studies, feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of deadlines and expectations. But my friend was always there to support me. During exam season, we spent countless nights in the library, helping each other revise. He had a unique way of explaining difficult concepts, making them easier to understand. Whenever I felt discouraged, he reminded me of why we were here to learn, to grow, and to make a difference. His unwavering belief in me gave me the confidence to push forward, celebrating successes. When we finally graduated, it was a bittersweet moment. We had worked so hard to reach this day, yet we knew that our time at Oxford had come to an end. As we stood in our caps and gowns, looking out at the grand architecture of the university, we felt a deep sense of accomplishment. That evening, we celebrated with our friends, reminiscing about our journey and the countless memories we had created. We promised to stay in touch, no matter where life took us. Life after Oxford. After graduation, we went our separate ways, pursuing different careers in different parts of the world. But our friendship remained strong. We kept in touch through letters, emails, and occasional visits. Years later, when I visited Oxford again, I walked through the same streets, visited the same library, and sat by the same river. Memories of our time together flooded back, reminding me of how much that friendship had shaped me. Today, even though we are miles apart, I know that our bond is unbreakable. My first friend at Oxford was more than just a companion. He was a guiding light in my journey of knowledge and self-discovery. Thanks for watching.